So we're going to take a look at this business credit profile that we added trade lines, business credit trade lines on here. To be more specific, we added age financial business trade lines on here. So because there's a big misconception that all trade lines are treated equally, especially in the eyes of the lender. Different trade lines, lenders view in a different way. So for example, if you're building business credit and they pull up your business credit profile and you're trying to get business funding, but when they pull up your business credit profile, you have only vendors and supplier trade lines on there, aka net 30 trade lines, right? So in the eyes of the lender, they want to see how well you can manage debt. And one of the ways that they evaluate how well your business can manage debt is by looking at the business credit trade lines that's reporting on your business credit profile. I'm not saying that they don't look at your personal credit profile, obviously, too, as well, to evaluate. And they also look at your business income, depending on what type of financial products you're going for. Because if you're going for a stated income financial products, then all you will have to do is state your income, which if you've been watching my videos by now, you should know that you can project and state your income on that business credit application. So in other words, they're not looking to verify your business income or your personal income. All right. So again, I have a plethora of videos that you can go ahead and watch. I'll leave them at the end of this video that you can go ahead and watch those videos as far as when it comes to stated income and projecting your income. Now, with all that being said, when it comes to trade lines, because remember on your business credit profile, you have vendors and supplier trade lines, net 30, such as you heard of these companies before, Uline, Granger, Quill, Creative CEO, Crown Alpha Supplies, right? So these are all companies where you can go to and open a line of credit with those companies. So for example, I can take one of my companies, I can go to Dell, or I can go to Home Depot, or I can go to Apple and open up a line of credit using EIN only. So these are net 30s and these are vendors accounts because they're only going to check my business credit profile to determine to see if my business is credit worthiness or if it's credible in order for them to lend me a line of credit with their company. And notice I didn't say the banks because these type of trade lines, vendor supplier trade lines, primarily focus on your business credit profile and they don't pull from your personal credit profile. Now, why is this helpful? Well, if you building up business credit and you're looking to get funding from financial institutions, banks, you want to make sure that you have financial trade lines on your credit report and vendor suppliers. But really, if you're trying to get the bag, you want to make sure that you have financial trade lines because that's what lenders and creditors care about. So we added on this business credit profile, we added 2 financial trade lines. In other words, we added 2 lease loans. Now, lease is a part of a financial trade line, right? You have your business loan, your equipment loans, your lease loans, your secure credit cards, your unsecured credit card, your invoice financing, right? These are all examples of financial trade lines that banks want to see on your business credit profile. So make sure you diversify your trade lines when you're building business credit is what I'm saying in a nutshell. So let's take a look. Let's go here. So as you can see, it's a low risk business. Now this is a real business credit profile. So I want to get into the meat and potatoes right here. So this individual, so we added 2 trade lines. One was for $50,000 of business credit trade lines. And the other one was for $100,000. Now, as you can see here, it says current balance is $147. I'm sorry, $147,000. Now, the reason that is because not only do we put the trade lines on here, and by the way, they stay on your business credit profile forever. So it's not like an authorized user trade line on your personal side where it's going to be removed off your credit profile in a certain amount of time. That's how authorized user trade line works on a personal side. You may purchase an authorized user. We have authorized user trade lines too as well, but you may purchase an authorized user from a company. Now, unless you get it from a friend or family, which I recommend, now it can stay on your credit report forever. But if you buy it from a company, maybe the longevity is only 30 days, 90 days, 60 days, right? So just depend on that company, but it doesn't stay on your credit report forever, that authorized user trade line. Unlike a business credit trade line, the trade lines we put on your business credit profile, not only it stays on your credit report forever, but it's also going to report payment history. And you should know by now, credit is all about the ability to pay your bills on time and over a period of time, personal and business. So by us reporting payment history for a year, 2 years, 6 months, right? It's giving you more. When it comes to these lenders, it's telling them that, hey, you're responsible. You can manage debt. You pay your bills on time and over a period of time. So we also reporting your payment history, which is huge. So that's why that balance is now only $147,000 as opposed to $150, because every month, without you doing anything, it's going to report your payment history. Are you tracking? So that's the great thing about that, right? So if we scroll down, so as you can see, it says lease, right? Business lease. One is for remaining is $49,000, and the other remaining is just under $100,000, which is $98,000. So this is one of the best ways you can build, or not the best way to build your business credit profile with financial trade lines, especially age business financial trade lines. Because if you have a business, now it can be a brand new business or it can be an established business, anything over 2 years. But if you have that, let's say you have a shell corporation, now you have age business trade lines, and you have good personal credit, you're good to go. I can guarantee you're going to get capital for your business in order to start, grow, or scale it. Now, another case scenario, notice I didn't mention any business income. Now, another case scenario, let's say you have a good business credit profile. You have a so-part personal credit, right? You add the business credit trade lines on here, these financial trade lines. You have okay credit, 660, 650, and you have business income. You can still get funding, because let's say you have a relationship with like a Wells Fargo, you have a good business credit profile, you have bank credit with them, but your personal credit is okay, you're still working on it, maybe you have a missed payment here and there, it's really old, you can still get funding. So my point is, there's different things that banks look at, but the stronger your willingness to pay them back, which is based off your personal credit profile and your business credit profile, then most banks will